Hey, my name is Emma Garner. I am currently a senior nursing major here at Southern Miss, and I'll be graduating in just a few short weeks. And something that kind of scares me about post-grad is kind of just the unknown, not really knowing what's going to come with my future.
What we're going to do is I'm going to show you a video. You can just play, it's in the bottom corner.
Okay.
I just want you to watch that video. Mm-hmm. All right? And...
When I started at Southern Miss, I was a biology major. I thought I was going to become a doctor. But I called up to Southern Miss on my first, before I even started school, and talked to Coach Coleman, who was the director of football ops at the time, and said, I'd like to work in football, I'd like to help out, can I volunteer? And he said, yes, I need some help organizing my recruiting boards. And that started my track on working in athletics. When I was about to graduate, I had no idea what I was going to be doing in life. I knew that I was prepared for whatever was coming next. I grew up a military kid. We moved around a lot when I was younger, so I knew going on someplace by myself, I was not afraid of that piece of it. And I always had the ability to call back home. I relied on some of the administrators at Southern Miss often to say, hey, here's a position I'm in. Talk me through a little bit of it. So I believe in leaning in on your network and always keeping those folks that you know have your best interests at heart really close. I was told at one point in time that I could not be a director of football operations because they only give that to retired coaches. I don't even know what this means, but my thought went, well, if I can't be you, then I'll be the person that hires you. Thinking athletic director, I didn't even know what that meant in the moment, but that's how I'm built and that's how I work. You tell me no, I'm gonna figure out how to get there, and we sit here today. I worked with the NCAA hosting the NCAA Women's Final Four there. That was in Cleveland, and that was an awesome experience. And then I really wanted to start working back with football because it had been a minute since I had had football. And then I transitioned to the Pac-12, and now I'm going into my 6th season of football with Pac-12. I always looked at my career, folks say, I'm climbing the ladder. I didn't have a ladder, I had a lattice. I had to go left, I had to go right, and then I would still keep going up, but it was never a straight up process for me. And it feels really natural too. I wanted to work in football operations at 18 and didn't even know it was a job and a career. So I really do feel as if I am living every day and working in my passion, and that helps me get through the late nights. I'm Shonna Brown, Associate Commissioner for Football Operations at the Pac-12 Conference.
Hey, that's very cool.
So what do you think about it?
I loved it.
All right, now push play on that for us.
Okay.
Hi, Emma. Thanks for your question. I would say during the tough times for me, it was always really important for me to stay connected with Southern Miss. Southern Miss is always looking for great people who want to still be connected to the university and love the university, and any skill or talent, they'll find a way to use it. So I encourage you to just stay connected with the Alumni Association and your nursing department, because I'm sure they will be able to use your skill set and use you as a success story in the future to inspire more students.